A date which will live in infamy.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Light our country and all who serve it, and the glow from that fire can truly light the world.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Morning, Sunday morning.
What difference at this point does it make?
You once again gave a non-answer. Joe Biden gave a non-answer.
Trying to answer you
the
now.
American people deserve it.
What are we talking about? Come on, man.
Good afternoon. The state of New Mexico reported this week there was $250 million in unemployment overpayments.
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
More than $100 million of that was fraud. We've obtained a federal court search warrant showing how the feds are investigating a group creating dozens of fraudulent accounts. Here's News 13's Stephanie Chavez.
The investigation all started here on Solano Drive Northeast. When a UPS driver dropped off a package in August of last year, a neighbor told the driver no one lived at the residence, so the driver took the package. A car followed the vehicle and offered $4,000 to the UPS driver to give them the package. The driver called authorities, and inside the packages, unemployment debit cards.
Yeah, we really need to ramp up on fraud detection on some of these new programs, right? If you consider our fraud detection efforts as being a net, right, that is really capturing all the things that shouldn't be flowing down that river. Some of the new programs that were rolled out just didn't, they essentially created a hole in that net.
The feds began looking at other claims associated with the address on Solano Drive. They tracked the debit cards to ATMs that were used and got pictures of the people using them.
And the problem is the bad people are hurting the good people. And that's what we really need to fix in our system.
Homeland Security was able to identify 65 suspected fraudulent unemployment accounts. They were discovered through common addresses, suspected names of victims, and tracking the IP addresses when they applied online.
They're essentially the elements, right, of a perfect storm that really created a situation where the department was really reacting to a lot of what was coming all at once.
HSI contacted 6 people who had accounts who said they never applied for benefits. The feds were even able to track down 2 of the people who had signed up for benefits were actually dead. A lot of the fake accounts created were from Texas.
Additionally, there is widespread fraud. And we just learned today that there's a very alarming growing rate of identity theft, which is happening, and they don't expect to be able to address these concerns for New Mexicans in the immediate future.
New Mexico Probation and Parole went to a house on Penn Avenue Southeast to check up on Andrew Shaneen, the Fed's prime suspect. He's on probation for fraudulent credit card convictions in Texas. They found him in possession of meth and Xanax. He was arrested and charged for the drugs. Probation and Parole found spreadsheets with people's personal information that matched some of the fraudulent accounts. Stephanie Chavez, KRQE News 13.
But so far, no one has been charged in this case. In the search warrant, though, the suspects joked about how much money they had in the accounts. One totaled more than $17,000.